$5 for your thoughts, Negative M. Well, Negative M, what do you think about what's going on in the world today? $5, Abraham Lincoln. What are your thoughts for the day? Well, yesterday I talked to you a little bit about the housing, how I told you people, when I owned a couple of duplexes, I didn't have the tenants pay, and I thought, I should just be a slumlord. I was afraid to get Section 8 people into the house. Now looking forward today, moving forward, I would do executive. I'd be a slum. Why I would be a slumlord, man? The reason why is if we have anything that happens similar to COVID again, and someone's going to tell me, "Oh, your tenants don't have to pay or anything," and then what is it in California? The businesses, "Oh, you don't have to pay our taxes. You can use that money to keep you afloat right now." What are you talking about? You're not going to forgive the money. You're going to come to me and ask me for my tax money, because even with the duplexes, I had to pay. I was always paying some type of tax, man. Property tax. Because that went back in 2008, when the price of the houses kept going up, they kept sending me. Let me give you. My name's Martin, 52, 16 years of retirement. I've owned duplexes. I've owned houses. And now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do now, because COVID has caused the interest rate to go down to 1%. So even if I have $100,000 and I put it in a bank at 1%, that's $1,000. That's groceries for the year. But then if any type of expense above 1,000 happens, I start losing the principal. Well, if you think back to the old days, you had 10% or 5% interest at $100,000, that's $5,000. So hey, $5,000, that was my rent. My housing was $1,665 for the house. That's 3 months worth of rent. That's a lot of money, man. So now I'm thinking, what are some ways I can make money now? Because of COVID, the stock market goes up, the stock market goes down. And I still don't believe we've seen the full impact of the COVID stuff. Already taken a 10% pay cut. All the bizarre stuff that's going on in California, so anything goes here, man. So that's why I decided to title myself Negative M, because the media is lying to you, Biden's lying to you, even Trump's lying to you, man. Things are going to get a lot worse before they get a lot better. You got all the schools are closed. Do you have kids? Are you a teacher? Are you doing Zoom? My brother does the Zoom teaching. Kids don't even show up to class when they should show up for class anymore. So we have Zoom meetings. The janitor thing is closed, so you don't have any of that happening anymore. So you got a lot of problems going on. And then I'm in California, where they're talking about, "Oh, you can pay your taxes. You don't have to pay your taxes. We're not going to forgive them because we shut down all the businesses because of COVID, and we make stuff up for these so-called experts who don't even." I'm like, back then, we pay the taxes for these so-called experts. When this is all said and done, all the nurses and stuff, they're going to be treated like those people came back from Vietnam. We're going to spit on them. We're going to hit them. We're going to discriminate against them. We're going to make their life a living hell. Watch that. Watch what I say. That's what Negative M is saying. So what I'm trying to tell you is, when you're 52 or you're ready to retire, are you ready to retire? You're thinking, what am I going to do, man? Stock market goes up and down. My stock is up. My stock is high. You're almost forced to take all your money out the bank and take your money out of a retirement, put it in the bank, because you don't know what's to happen, and find ways to just protect it. That's my thing. Let me know. Subscribe, comment, like. Subscribe, comment, like. It's Negative M, because I have an MBA from University of San Francisco, so I studied a lot about money. I helped at a martial arts studio, looked at the sales. I did a lot of sales at Costco home decorating, so I see how the designers price the material, then turn around and charge the customers, and I've done home improvement. So I see how a lot of the stuff goes in the economy with the money coming and going. And right now, I don't think you can support an economy on trucking and a bunch of people working in warehouses. It just can't work, man. And I already see the warehouse industry thing slowing down. I heard one woman saying, "Oh, they only have me work one day, one full week, and then the next week they only have me work maybe 1 or 2 days." Yeah, because that stimulant, that so-called stimulant money is all that was fueling that whatever stuff I'm trying to say, warehouse stuff was They got that free money from Trump. Can't believe they gave people $1,200 to stay home. I went through the 1995 recession, 2001 recession, 2008 recession when I lost all my duplexes. And I'm just looking, how can you give people $1,200 just to sit home? When I got laid off in 1995, I only got $3,445. That's it. And after 6 weeks, after 6 months, if you didn't get any type of work, they took it away, took all that unemployment away from you. So I just thought it was a joke. So now, this is the second time around, from 300 is different to 1,200, huh? Yeah, I bet it is, man. And if you're in California, you may not have got anything. So what I'm trying to do is just open up your mind. Shit's bad, man. Shit's bad, man. Parents are stuck trying to homeschool their kids and doing all kind of Zoom stuff. Parents are just going crazy. Kids at home. Kids, now you see kids just on the street, man. I'm in Redlands. Everyone wants a mountain bike, man. Come on, man. Put the kids back in school. Subscribe, comment, like. Let me know what you think, man. How are you young people hanging, man? But I told you, if I was doing online training for high school or online training for college, I would learn how to gamble, man. The next gold rush is going to be gambling. So get ready for it. It'll be blackjack. It'll be baccarat. They're going to have all these people are going to start putting money, similar to me. I told you, it's hard to make money. You try to own a duplex like me, and you thought, okay, I can raise my rent. Good luck, man. Especially depends on what area you're in, too. That's why I'm saying I agree with Grant Cardone. You need to have a lot of units, man. You need to have at least 16. If not 16, at least 20, 30, because somebody's not going to pay. So that's what causes all the trouble that you're going to have. So let me know what you think. Subscribe, comment, like. Subscribe, comment, like. It's going to be crazy, man. So as we head into the end of, as we head into the last part of this year, just want you guys to say, hey, Negative M is saying, hey, we have to look for ways to make extra money. We have to look for ways to he says, if I'm going to become a landlord, I can become a slumlord. So today, 3 reasons why I'm going to give you 3 reasons you want to be a slumlord. Number 1, the government pays your money. Number 2, tenants, they'll stay as long as the government's paying their Section 8 money. And number 3, you don't have to do any repairs. You can just let the government say, hey, oh, you have a certain type of unit, Martin, and someone hasn't fixed up a unit or anything. You just say, hey, I know. What do you want me to do, man? Because of COVID, I can't afford to do all that stuff. That's your perfect excuse now. So just get that free money, and then after a while, if they say, Martin, you're approaching slumlord status, and we're going to take it away, let them take it away. Then take all that money you get once they get their money and stuff and reinvest that into more. Take your money and then invest it in a higher paying multifamily development in a better area is what I would do. So those are some things I have you guys work on right now. Subscribe, comment, like. Subscribe, comment, like. Giving you guys great content. I've gave you $1 million tip. Be a slumlord. There's no, but yeah, people. I'm telling you, everyone who does rental property, because I've had a house where a person wouldn't pay $300. They wouldn't pay $300, man. They sent the house into foreclosures. I thought, hey, why don't you go on and pay the bill for the house, send the $300, blah blah. Person didn't pay. Then they gave me all kind of stupid excuses. I mean, that's how people are, man. So what do you think is going to happen now with 12 million people out of work? We still don't know the full impact of the COVID layoffs. And people don't have any money Christmas is going to be a quiet Christmas, so people don't have any money. So what do you think is going to happen? Who are they not going to pay first? Of course, they're dumb. They don't pay their rent because they think, oh, the government will give me a shack, and similar in Redlands, California. Banning, give you a little shack, you put your tools in, you can live in it with your damn dog pissing and shitting all over the place. No, pay the rent. Tenants, pay your rent. You do not want to be homeless. You do not want to be. There's a woman I see in a park. She has a kid, a dog, and she's living with 3 guys. So one of those guys is fucking a kid, And it's just bizarre stuff you see. I see people with trunk stuff car trunks full of stuff and everything. You just look at them like, what are you doing, man? But it's okay but they'll smoke their weed, drink their alcohol, and just do all type of crazy things. Pay your rent, man. You don't want to be homeless, man. It's cold now. Because eventually the government's not going to have any money to take care of you. So let me know what you think here. Especially you older people like me who want to retire. You have no if you have a house, also sell your house, man. Because the people come, you ain't going to make no money with no kids working at no $15 an hour warehouse, man. They can barely afford they're shacking up right now, 2 or 3 of them in an apartment. Because you only get $600 or $700 back. So those are some things I'm thinking about today from Negative M. That's Negative M's $5 thought. Wait, let me find it. Use this code Starbucks later. Negative M's $5 thoughts for the day. 3 reasons why you should become a slumlord. Do you agree with me? What do you think, man? Are you working in a warehouse? Are you getting upset with me because I talk about warehouses? Yeah, I do talk about it. My day, drug dealers, criminals, losers, people who couldn't get jobs worked in a warehouse. Now I got a whole generation of young people buying all their fancy cars, living at home, or shacking up with 6 or 7 people in a house just to look good. Don't let that be you, man. Let's work with Negative M. Get on my programs. Learn how to pay off your car loan. Work commission programs. Work with me, follow Grant Cardone and those other experts. Learn how to make money. There's money out there, but you got to convince people, give me the money, man, because otherwise you're going to be stuck here. You're going to walk out your house one day and you're going to get blasted upside the head with a bat or something living in this ghetto neighborhood. Is that what you want for a wife, driving a Mercedes and then have a warehouse, looking at an Amazon wall? Come on, people. What do you think? Negative M. Be a slumlord.